Do you know what's going on with the most recent San Diego County real estate market? Been a lot of changes, some things going up and down, and it's not all controlled by what's going on in San Diego County itself. So, in this video, we're going to go over the most recent stats, really what's going on, and probably what's going to head up for the end of the year. And we're going to make sure that we give you the most up-to-date info every single month. My name's Steve Rotsart. I'm a local real estate agent here in San Diego County. And I want to give you the most up-to-date information because I get these questions all the time. Where are we at with the real estate market? What's going on? And there's a lot of uneasiness. At the time of the recording, and we're posting this today, there's a lot of uneasiness in the market. We are pre-election, and a lot of people have sat on the sidelines. On top of that, the market's done some interesting things. So approximately 3 weeks ago, we really had a push of the real estate market, and that was triggered by the Fed lowering rates. But prior to that, mortgage rates had already lowered. Now, the reason that is because the industry actually builds in what the Feds may do when there is a rate adjustment. So we actually saw mortgage rates drop almost 3 weeks before the Feds dropped the federal rate a half point. And so you're going to see headlines of really kind of what's going on in this marketplace, of where in September, pending home sales really actually just jumped through the roof. And you can see now this is nationwide of what's really going on. There's an uptick. We actually had rates 3 to 4 weeks ago in the 5% range. We had clients that were able to get that done. Now, what's changed since then? Well, there's been a lot going on in the marketplace, and I think that we need to pay attention to what really is present day because a lot has shifted. Since the Feds have lowered rates, actually mortgage rates have just gone up since then. We are currently over 7% in this marketplace. What has that done for home buyers and sellers in this marketplace? Well, it's changed quite a few things. If you start looking at some of the most recent data of what's going on, this is for San Diego County. Redfin does some great job of putting out data, and we actually use this because they have such a detailed analysis of what's going on in the marketplace. You can actually see things actually falling. Now, there's several things that are falling. Prices has started to fall. The amount of inventory is starting to change. And then on top of that, people are still buying though. And the reason is they're getting a better deal now with higher interest rates than they would have. So September's data is really kind of skewed as we go into the month of October. My November report for you for October's numbers, it's going to be very, very unique because the mortgage rates really drastically adjusted, and it was just a short amount of time that people had a window of opportunity. So September's pending home sales, they went up. They actually look really good across the county as far as that's concerned. But then when the Fed's rate dropped and also mortgage rates went up, there's a dynamic shift in the marketplace of what's going on with home sales on the market and the pending home sales. There are quite a few cancellations. Over 36% of the listings in San Diego County had price reductions. We haven't seen that in a number of years, but it's been very, let's say, normal over the past 90 days to see price reductions on property. Overzealous sellers that probably thought that they could get a number, but here's one thing that has changed. When you start getting into the specifics of it, 14% of the entire listings across San Diego County actually took their home off the market. 14% of the sellers. Now, what's that doing really for San Diego County itself? The numbers really reflect in our monthly indicators. They are really still fairly good as compared to last year. Now, you have to remember last time 12 months ago, we were at 8% mortgage rates. So everything is 1% better as of today. However, they were even better just a few weeks ago. So we're seeing 48% year over year change with regards to homes on the market and closings that are taking place. New listings are up. All these things are relatively positive, which means prices are still going up. There's just not enough housing, and there's enough money in the marketplace to support the housing prices. Year over year, year to date, We're still a little bit down with regards to the total number of listings. Now, I will tell you, overall, across the United States, we are under 4 million homes sold. That actually, we have not had that low of a number of resold homes in the United States for over 25 years. So these are some really low numbers as far as real estate market is concerned of the amount of homes selling across the United States. So take that into account. However, San Diego has become a really desirable destination, and we're seeing a lot of people come to San Diego to make a change. So therefore, our market has been actually pretty vibrant. Prices have come down. Certain neighborhoods are impacted greater than others. So it just kind of depends where you're at in the county, and we can run in some specifics for you specifically. However, overall, across the market, total number of listings down, total number of closings are down, but we are still seeing buyers get opportunities in this marketplace. So if you have specific questions on your neighborhood or anything of that nature, I have some links for you right down below. You can go ahead and click on those, and we can actually give you the stats just for your property in your neighborhood right to your inbox. Here's the other thing. If you have any questions, just take a look. Every single Thursday, I post what's going on in the San Diego housing market. Check it out. It's on Instagram. And this slide is really important to me because this is where you can see the shift, where the market made a change. And so you're going to see this in my November report, and the stats across the board will change. But I want to give you some insights of what's really going on, because September was a unicorn for a few weeks there where we had a dip in mortgage rates. But look at the total number of homes for sale. This has been consistently over 4,000 homes for a number of months. And we hadn't hit that number since pre-COVID, and now we're under it again. Sellers are taking their homes off the market for the holiday season and making a change that, hey, you know what? I'm just going to wait for the spring market. And to be honest with you, if I was your real estate agent and you were interviewing me, I would tell you the same thing. If you're a home seller and you don't need to sell, I would probably wait. Wait till after the election, wait for rates to stabilize, and let's see and make a plan so that you can have a process to sell your home. And probably February or March, we can revisit this conversation in a whole different light. Now, if you're a buyer in this marketplace, you're going to have some great opportunities. And the reason is because the people that do have their homes on the market, they do have to sell. There's a reason that they have to sell, and you're going to be able to seize on those opportunities. I have seen home buyers succeed right now and get better terms when buying a home than I have seen in the past 12 months. So those are kind of your two opposite ends of the spectrum, from home sellers to home buyers right here in San Diego County. And as always, if you ever have any questions, send me a message. I'm happy to answer. And we do have some links down for you right below to go ahead and get the specifics for your home and your neighborhood. So if you got any value out of this, I would love if you could like and subscribe and leave me some comments down below. Let me know what's going on in your neighborhood. I'd love to break it down for you. And we'll see you on the next video.